Why is Hedera Hashgraph HBAR trending? It has seen a significant move in its price as of recently, and has some strategic partnerships that might be very beneficial for the chain going forward. Not even chain, excuse me, for the hash graph. We're going to talk about this today and kind of dive into the details. Before we do, make sure to check out our sponsor, BENFT. They are revolutionizing education through DeFi methods and artificial intelligence combined, creating some really cool educational experiences. Make sure to check them out in the description for the episode down below. All links will be included. Also, check out our Patreon. We do chart analysis Monday through Friday for the price of 2 cups of coffee a month, where you can learn about chart analysis and the crypto market before it goes on YouTube. So check that out as well. So let's take a quick look at HBAR. The price action has pushed it just above 6 cents. It is holding around that range at the moment and is looking to potentially move higher. Now, this is the first positive trend that we've seen in HBAR since the beginning of the year, where it reached highs almost as high as, or temporarily as high as 10 cents. Since that time in February, it has pulled back dramatically, and since mid-June, we've seen a trend in the right direction. Could this be the beginning of a breakout for HBAR as well as other altcoins? So looking at what's going on with HBAR, again, we're seeing a nice price breakout. This could be tied to many different things, according to a tweet from the HBAR Foundation. Fresh Supply Co. AU, a pioneer in the field of digital innovation, sees significant improvements by seamlessly integrating Hedera into its continuity API by integrating with the MasterCard network. Now, this dynamic fusion extends the reach of the Hedera network by connecting it to the traditional banking system. Users can now access MasterCard payment gateway services, MPGS, and other upcoming Hedera Foundation projects, including their cutting-edge Web3 and digital asset solutions. Thanks to the integration, the move represents a strategic step forward, enhancing the usability and interoperability of Hedera rather than merely developing it as a technology. Fresh Supply has also created integration in just the tip, and that's just the tip of the iceberg, guys. The vision for Hedera Hashgraph as a blockchain continues to be including more collaborations and innovations that continually bridge the gap between decentralized finance and traditional finance. As recently, the blockchain was tapped by Kia and Hyundai automakers for an AI-powered CO2 emission monitoring system. I'm going to take a look at that as well. This is probably what's driving Hedera's price more than anything at the moment. So Hyundai and Kia have adopted the Hedera network, reportedly using it for AI-powered CO2 emission monitoring. According to a post by the HBAR Foundation, the launch of the blockchain-based supplier CO2 emission monitoring system, SCEMS, on the Hedera mainnet demonstrates that the value of the Hedera network is seen by enterprises beyond the governing council, and when data accuracy and security are mission critical, Hedera is second to none. SCEMS is made to calculate carbon emissions at every step of the supply chain, giving Hyundai and Kia accurate information about the operations of their suppliers, including the sourcing of raw materials, manufacturing process, and the transportation of finished goods. Guys, this is a real use case for HBAR. You don't see a lot of these still right now, especially during this market for different blockchains in this sector, but this is a big one, and this is a key use case for blockchain. But in this particular case for HBAR, Hashgraph, I know Hashgraph is different than blockchain. Some of you might ridicule me for that later, but regardless, same industry. Hedera is pushing forward with some really good partnerships. And again, beyond just the governing council that they already have, showing that this isn't something that's within their little cult of people running nodes, but they're really going for the big partnerships. And that eventually is going to reflect very well in HBAR's price, which is starting to move slightly. It's had a couple pops, ever since mid-June, but it's holding this trend. I was actually worried that this was going to come down and that we were going to fail to have a breakout, but it popped up again. So the question is, does it sustain this higher high and higher low funnel that it is now currently sitting in, that is getting steeper? Because if it can do that, we're likely to see an actual breakout in HBAR relatively soon. It's not that far off from where it was before. I'd like to see HBAR approach and broach the 7% range, with being as low as 3.5 cents in January. 6 cents isn't bad. That's still twice the price that it was when it started out the year. But compared to where it went in February, we got a lot of room to go. But this gradual move to the upside is a little bit more promising. These aren't flashes up. This is stepping stones. Stepping stones are always a good sign. I don't see why this is going to break down. I think a lot of this also had to do with the token unlocking for Hedera and the inflation rate not being too favorable. But I do think that this is positive for the price, and I do think it will reflect relatively soon, especially with these partnerships. Hyundai and Kia really driving it at the moment, but we'll keep a close eye on it. Hedera still remains one of my biggest investments, and I do think that they're going to do very well in the near future. It's a game of time, guys. It's a game of time. All right. Comment your thoughts down below, like the video, share with somebody, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you have, thank you so much. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow with more crypto news. All right. Cheers.